everyone, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 on the beach. This is episode 2, where last time we began a brand new adventure in the world of Hideo Kojima. It is 11 months after the events of Death Stranding. Incredible opening sequence. We are back on the road. After being given a job by Fragile, we have plotted our route and away we go. We are caught in timefall, just kind of watching the effects on the environment. And we're going to just pick up where we left off, continue this journey, and see what awaits us.
All right, let's get this done.
Let's get this done. Just a few days into Mexico, connect Mexico, and then we can go back to Lou. And it'll be like nothing went wrong. Nothing went wrong. Everything is fine. Protect cargo and other items that can be picked up. Do we want a spare assault rifle? We popped open our assault rifle before. Do I want to chuck some stuff on my shoulders? Let's take a look. If we go over to here, we can do cargo management. We've got carried on back. We've got our tool rack. Are we able to put cargo on those left and right shoulders? I don't think so at the moment. I can. Yes, I can. I've attached it to the suit. There you go. Perfect. Doing an auto arrange has helped me, I guess, balance and distribute the weight. We do have our social strand service. We can view messages sent by people all over the world, look back on the likes we've given and received, and enjoy the screenshots we've captured. So specifically taking screenshots in photo mode will have them contained here. Oh my god. This is amazing. There's already some kept here, and they go from most recent to oldest. That's actually incredible. So there's some ones left over, just some automatic ones given to you from the events of the first game, and then something a little bit different, which is amazing. Something that would actually be great is, obviously we can do this ourselves, but something that would be great is if we were able to check back on this as the story progresses, and maybe it'll like, there'll be like some automatic photos that are added here. But yeah, that's really amazing. And then we can look at our gameplay statistics. Our bridge links tab allows us to view various statistics and look back on the likes that we've given. The Triple S. Sam's stats. We can view our delivery, combat, and stealth stats. We can actually see how that'll look at different levels, and our endurance, and our maximum carrying capacity, our endurance, our knockout resistance, our lung capacity, our strand skills, mastery of melee combat, the CQC, handguns, assault rifles, and whatever else is going to be in here. Amazing. Very good. Long life meals. Oh man, this is so good because it just feels familiar. Like I've just dropped myself right back into this world. And off we go like nothing's ever changed. Except for the fact that we have like seemingly some amazing dynamic weather and cool, gorgeous environments. Let's try and pick up something optional. So taking the long life meals to Ciudad, Nudo del Norte, which is where we're headed anyway. So we may as well get some bonuses here. This looks shallow enough for me. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that we're going to soak it in and take our time. We're not rushing through an experience like this. We're going to savor... We're going to savor every moment of it, you know? It's over this way. That is our destination. Okay, God, you can see it. Get a really nice shot of it from a distance. I've already gone a little off track of my dedicated route, and honestly, probably to be expected. Given the fact that I'm just going to be like looking at shit and running over there and going, what's that? What's that? But I'm sure we'll have plenty of time over the course of this adventure to take in more of this place. It's a fucking sandstorm over there. Let's pick up these headache pills. That sandstorm coming right towards us. God, we're so squeaky. Keeping balance. The heavier Sam's cargo becomes, the easier for me to lose balance. Yeah, that sandstorm is coming right towards me. Do I need to wait out a sandstorm or brave it? Because, holy shit. Should I try and get into this structure? Best way to deal with bandits during a sandstorm?
We're in enemy territory now.
Marking enemies to enter compass mode. Any enemies detected in compass mode will be marked. To deliver cargo safely, you'll need to remain undetected by keeping aware of enemy positions. Solo sneaking mission. All weapons OSP. I like that we've got a dedicated little crouch. So what I reckon is if I go over to my weapons here. So this one has rubber bullets. So we've picked this one up. This is rubber bullets capable of neutralizing targets without killing them. This one will come with MP bullets. And this one, covert operations where silent takedowns are a necessity. So I'm going to try this. We got to hold it down to charge it. So we have the border checkpoint. Metal Gear vibes are strong. We're infiltrating the border checkpoint. I'm only seeing those two at the moment. Obviously, we could go around. But I feel like I want to go through. I want to check out this place. I want to see what we can get from here. So we shall deviate from the route a little bit. Surely there'll be more than two. A sandstorm's coming in. Binding enemies with strand. With a strand equipped. Press circle to bind them. You can try this. And then urinate on them. Hold your breath and render Sam's footsteps completely silent. I'll be able to strand and bind them. There's another bandit in the distance. Can I pick up bodies and drag them away? I don't know. The enemy spotted you. If enemy notices something that will come out of place, they will come and take a closer look. I think it was this guy as well. It's alright. He's decided to let us go. Alright. I will not urinate on his body at this time. I'm gonna head over to this guy instead. I want to try and use the pistol. He's gonna be like, what's that pile of cargo doing moving around here? Okay, here we go. Hell yeah. Okay. Give me that electric rod. Quickly assess cargo from the top. You can perform quickly from this menu. Cargo management. So I can quickly do this, quickly go for an auto arrange, balance my weight. Nice. Keeping balance. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to find other things in this area, so I'll scan. I can hack these to unlock them. Very nice. Okay. We got some lost cargo. We got a sports belt. Bandit boots. And another handgun. Let's grab this sports belt. And we'll place it in the backpack. Do I want to upgrade these boots? I don't know. I'm gonna leave the rest in here. Some more lost cargo. And then I'm gonna head over to this one as well. We're looking like a heavy porter right now, I'll tell you that much. There's a staff card. We're grabbing as much as possible and delivering it, that's for certain. So mule post boxes. An air purifier. That's pretty heavy. Our weight is getting up there, I'll tell you that much. That's why I'm only taking some necessities. Alright, we want to take this guy out. Let's try and use the strand. Get this bad boy taken down. Making use of tall grass, I love it. I'm getting a little nervous over the sandstorm. I love that we're getting thrown right into a little bit of, I won't say action, you know, but I'll say I love that we are getting put into a situation like this. We have a little bit more than just going straight into very slow walking time. Oh! And then we hit our head. Hang on, I'm gonna have to rearrange my cargo. There you go. Let me auto-arrange this. Alright, now we are heavily loaded. So I'm gonna have to think about what I'm carrying. I'm gonna drop one of the assault rifles that are rubber bullets, so we're gonna offload that. So I'm sitting at 98. That's so I think I'm just gonna sit at this weight limit. I think hacking those 2 post boxes and picking up a staff card has worked out well for us. Okay, this guy, I think he's freaking out over the guy that I've bound with Strand. So that's what he'll be going to go check out. Yeah, he'll be waking up his pal. Is he picking him up? This is so MGS5. Oh, he's picking him up. Oh, he's putting him on a little thing. What is he? He's taking him back to base? Oh my god, look at this. He's putting him on a little thing. Look at this. This is amazing. So he's putting him on a little floater. He's gonna go like wake him up or something? Take him back to a little first aid place? Gotta follow this. This is incredible to see. Where's he going? What's he doing? Alright, he's... Oh! Oh! Oh, this is so Metal Gear Solid. So Metal Gear Solid. It even does like the slow-mo getting caught. It did the slow-mo getting caught and everything. So he like took him to a safe spot and like offloaded him. Enemy Odradek colors will turn yellow when they are on alert, and they'll turn red when they spot Sam. That was so cool. I loved getting caught just to see how that would work. Amazing. So if a dude gets taken out and another dude spots him, he'll pick him up and take him away to a little safe spot. Here's this guy. He's walking around carrying the electric rod. There he is. Alright, I was wondering where he was going to show up. Nice. So there was another guy. Interestingly enough, the electric rod is the thing that got picked up.
God damn.
My stamina. Okay, that was nice. Now we're going to have to brave a sandstorm. Okay, so give me a second. Let me go into my signs menu. Cool, we have a bunch of different ones. I love that. Now, what I wanted to do is going to go over this guy. And we're just going to quickly do this. And then I'm going to go here. And I'm going to take a look at my urination. Get ready. I'm empty. I need to drink something. God damn it. I thought that beer that we would have drank in the cutscene would have come in handy. Alright, here we go. Let me drink. Just gonna... there we go.
No, not with people around.
No! I can't pee. Okay, not with people around. Not allowed to pee on bodies. God damn. That is, amazing. This was such a fun little segment already. Also, just for old time's sake, you know, I know that their bridges energy drinks now. It's not the original PS4 release of Death Stranding. We don't have Monster Energy anymore, but cheers to that.
No one wants to see that.
Let me get this urination out of here. Let me put that away. You're not allowed to do it around people. You can see our very slow sandstorm coming in here. It's kind of being held at bay at the moment. It's not pushing into the base. I wonder if that's intentional. Like, I wonder if potentially how the weather works might be based on like how we move. If it's like you're here now, it'll slowly like inch closer. Because it's just sitting on the edge here. The good news is we've made it through this bandit outpost. Let's have a look at where we are. We gotta cross this bridge, go through here, get across this river, and get to this place. Now, I don't expect that we're going to be able to pick up any more cargo. We aren't really at a limit of our cargo at the moment. Just on that line, so unless I start throwing ladders, but we'll see if I will need to use a ladder to cross the river at some point, I think. Crouching, I think, gives us... No, never mind. I was like, maybe we'll have a bit more balance, but does not seem likely. We're heading right into the sandstorm. Let's see how much of this bridge is actually... Okay. We might be able to... We may be able to cross this bridge. Let's see. I think one of the things that I'm very excited about is there is this... I'm loving seeing like the structures and everything for us to go through, the remnants of the old world. That's really fun.
How you doing?
Oh, here it is. Yep. Sandstorm time. Oh, we're hitting the line. Strong tailwind will speed you up. Moving around during periods of strong wind will also drain your stamina. And we're disconnected from the chiral network now. Holy fuck. The color change? Dude, the Mad Max inspiration is real. Oh my god. Got the thunder and lightning inside the sandstorm. Holy shit. Can I get struck? Surely I can end up getting struck. Woo! Now we know that George Miller is in this game as Tarman. So the Mad Max Sandstorm inspiration feels real. The sun has begun to set as I hear a wolf howl. What is going on? The sun is beginning to set. It's getting dark. I'm stuck in a sandstorm. Sheltering from the strong winds. Move up close to the wall of the structure to shelter against strong winds. Okay, I'm underneath the shelter. Oh my god. This is actually fucking crazy. A last-gen security camera. Colonel, what's the security camera doing here? Dude, just it's so much more dynamic. I love the slow build of the first game and how you go through these environments. And then the second game is like sandstorm, lightning. Do we just wait this out? I feel like I might have to just keep pushing through. How's my cargo management? Should I check out the condition? Is everything still in good condition? Ah, let me take off this electric rod. Forgot that I picked that up. Get that off. But we're still given a heavy load. I want to keep those weapons. I want to keep what we're delivering. We're seeing the container damage, so some stuff is still pretty good. I might keep rubber bullets. Maybe I'll take off the one that we left with. Doesn't make a big difference. Right, I'm going to drop that. We can't pick up this security camera. What am I replacing? What am I doing here? Oh. Get rid of that. I didn't realize I accidentally picked it up. Dude, seeing like the Mexican buildings as well. Dare I pick up this security camera? I'm braving the sandstorm. How far am I? Where am I? Alright, so I'm almost reaching this destination. What's that? That's my last gen security camera. That wouldn't be too heavy, right? I can pick that up. This game's dynamic weather plus day and night system of like the sun setting and everything, just these changes are fucking incredible. Alright, because I reached marker A5, it got rid of my earlier markers. Very good. So now it's just apparently this way. Haven't been zapped by lightning yet. We're doing okay. I'm grabbing this. All right. I'm risking it. We're grabbing more cargo. You reckon this is risky in lightning storm? Lightning is drawn to chiral crystals. I love the route being shown to you and the just what it told us about. Whoa! I almost got struck. Just what it told you about the height elevation. I'd like to explore this place on a good day. I made a mistake putting myself on a rooftop. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna climb back down. This was a mistake. Not as easy to get down as it was to get up. Alright, we'll go around. We're being very brave. I think I might just avoid marker A6, and I think if I just push along here, there's a ladder here, so I might be able to make enough of a ladder bridge to get across this river. So let's try this. See how we go. See if we can cross this river. At night, middle of a sandstorm. Oh my god, I think we made it. Okay, potential. We've survived. There we go. Nice. Hood's off. Ladder time. There we go. Perfect. Ladder's going right over here. Ready that one? Oh, come on. Yep. Perfect. Doink. I've made it. No, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get on the ladder. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Get on that ladder. Thank you. Woo! Ladder secured. It can no longer be moved. Nice. So once you step on it, that's it. Successful journey, everyone. Look. I'm going to connect this place to the chiral network.
Come on, let's get this done.
Got my runway lights welcoming me home. That was such a great little first foray into the unknown there. Crossing the border, surviving a sandstorm. There's 123,000 inhabitants here. Automated Public Assistance Company.
Good evening,
Yep.
Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
Oh, cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. So this is great because in the first game we had, you know, when we were resting at our shelter, we did have our emails and stuff that you could read, and it was so fun to read that. But we can actually check these out. I'm in the way. Look at all this unused space on the right of the screen. So let me just try something here. All right, so the plan is when I open the social strand service and I have some stuff to read, I go wee, and I'll just put myself down here just to avoid the text. How does it feel to be back out there, Sam? I'll try to use the triple S to keep you up to date with everything over here. Lou was having fun playing around just a while ago and now is fast asleep in dreamland. I'll send you another message soon, which you can check out on your Ring terminal. And don't worry, I'll take care of Lou. And then you can like it. It's like that. That's very cute. And then need any having any trouble? Need any help? Just open your Ring terminal. Select Corpus. All right. This is awesome. So we'll get some little updates. I can't open this in a bigger way. And then the photo is in there. So there you go. That's very sweet. Okay. That's what we'll do when you need to read that. So there's APAC. Automated Public Assistance Company. Alberto Puente. Gonna try my best with the pronunciation, but you know how it is.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you for visiting. Alright, so we're gonna have another safe room to rest in. Oh, it's so weird. It's all so familiar. Okay, so we have facility storage and deliver and report. Let's drop all this stuff we picked up in. Nice. And the content suffered no damage, so we're good. We got a chiral network gateway, last gen security camera, staff card, air purifier, sports belt, headache pills, long life meals. Drop it all. You're about to deliver cargo for the following orders and report them as complete. Yes, please. I'm covered in sand. I need a shower.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? It's not often you get a delivery in such good shape. You're a lifesaver.
S rank for Sam. Deliver the Chiral Network Gateway. Very nice. I can switch details. Additional liked earns. Threat elimination. Stealthy elimination. Cool. Bonus stuff.
Figured we would never see this cargo. But here it is. Thank you so much for the delivery. It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The Chiral Gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
God, the sand is crazy. I love that detail, though. It's not just you walk through a sandstorm untouched. I'm like covered in it. Drawbridge connected. It's such a good name for it. Chiral network coverage. New strand established. There's our guy, Norberto Puente.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Ooh, what's that? Bonus data has made the following content available. A machine gun.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nice. Breathe handler. Satisfying sound effects, and the controller is punchy about it with the vibration. Hell yeah, increasing that porter grade.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Every evaluation you receive as a porter will contribute to your overall grade calculated by APAS. This provides a snapshot of your experience as a porter as well as your delivery style. It is calculated from the number of likes received during the course of an order. Very good. Total weight of cargo delivered, 82k. So I'm loving these stats. We're going to see our career stats every time.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
Oh, this is so good. It's not just main story stuff, but also just talking with people. I really like this being added because this is like, I love the optional element of this for people that just want to push on, but there is also the stuff that's for me, which is I can get more data and information about what's going on. I really like that hologram effect too. How are things in a region?
Corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
What was untenable about corpse disposal?
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, gyro contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Are we gonna have some funky dreams? Are we prepared for that? First things first, get this sand off of me.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Man, the detail of the sand coming off and everything. Holy shit. My face. New entry added to the corpus and the story so far. Use the toilet and shower, obviously. Our facilities. Sam, the shower and toilet are outside your private room. Chiral crystals will be recovered from any waste you produce, so go ahead and make use of the facilities. And there's comments. Interesting. There's also a sink in your room where you can freshen up and check your look in the mirror. It's a good place to try out new hats or sunglasses. You've also got access to an armory where you can check out various weapons and learn how to use them in VR training. Go ahead and give it a try. It's definitely worth checking out everything your room's got to offer once you've rested up, of course. Incredible. Alright. Good shit. And then if I go to the corpus. Then if I go to this guy, Norberto was a guard on the Mexican border, just like his father before him. After the Death Stranding, he continued to maintain the security of the border region even when the societies on either side had collapsed. A shortage of materials and equipment left the border security system on its knees, however, and the threat from extremists only grew until the situation became dire. It was around this time that the first Bridges expedition arrived, promising to bring the chiral network in the near future. Norberto therefore left the border where he'd been born and raised and moved to Ciudad, Nudo del Norte. His hope is that the chiral network will bring about the peace and security that he and his colleagues were unable to maintain. Continue to develop your connection level with him and his facility, and you might receive an automatic handgun. So this information also has tips about building on the relationship with certain characters as well. Very fun. Okay. Obviously, we have information about things that we're already aware of, like we know about the Cupid, we know about the Odra deck, stuff like that. The ring terminal is cute, though. Much more compact than the bracelet. 3 years before the UCA was established, the first Bridges expedition set off from Central Knot City on the east coast of North America to establish the infrastructure for the chiral network. At some point, the expedition split, with one team heading for the west coast and the other heading south to Mexico. Ciudad Nudo del Norte was the first Knot City that the Bridges expedition founded after crossing the border. Backpack. So just normal stuff. I'm mostly going to be reading the characters and stuff that comes up in relation to organizations and phenomena and stuff like that. So only reading what's really necessary. It's a private body, the APAC, that manages the chiral network and APAS on behalf of the UCA. Very nice. Okay, that's that done. Now let us see about using the facilities in this place. Hey, I got drinks here still. So I can use toilet, shower. Won't let me take a drink at this point in time. Maybe after I've washed this sand off my face. Two chiral crystals extracted from me. Ooh. It pointed out my sunburn as well. My sunburn has healed. We get sunburnt. Damn, that's another factor. Holy shit. Okay. Let me check out my drinks on the table, will you? What do you want me to do now? Just sleep. I guess I don't have much freedom at this point. I can just look at Norman Reedus's grippers. Just chill. So we'll sleep. Can I enter photo mode in cutscenes? You can! I can enter photo mode in cutscenes. That means I might be annoying. I might make multiple save files because it's going to be useful for thumbnails. It's going to be useful for thumbnails. Be like, oh, cheeky little shot. Funky dreams time. Are we recreating the very first teaser for Death Stranding? Yeah, we're recreating the first teaser. That's fucking incredible! Oh my god. Holy shit. Throwback. Giant BT Amelie.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, the stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Work is same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
He's like, we're fine. He's like, yeah, but is he fine? Separation anxiety can work both ways. But we're connected to the network so we can have holographic FaceTime calls. Okay, sleep. What a shot, though. Like, recreating that little bit of the original teaser for Death Stranding and then giant BT Amelie jump scare. God damn. We still have our little things over on the on the shelf, so that's fun. Can view test weapons here. I can use the sink. We're online. Can customize look, my backpack. Can examine the table. There we go. Oh, we've changed. We're on chiral tea now. It's something different. Get off the alcohol and the energy drinks. It's time for the chiral tea. Amazing. I saw the Kojima Productions little cup there. A red one. They make me go faster. I'm gonna keep boosting my stamina up. Num num, let's have another one. We have to keep trying. Is he gonna end up doing that? It's a little bit different when it's chiral tea. Sam, I'm gonna make you drink the last one. Yeah! Sculling 3 cans of potentially carbonated chiral tea. Yummy. There you go. Stamina boosted. What do we got for the customizing backpack? Do I even have stuff? I don't have anything. You can now fabricate custom attachments and fit them to your backpack. Nice. Okay, so because I have the collector's edition, I did get some patches as well. So I have the quokka. The inclusion of the quokka stuff is so interesting to me. So interesting to me. So it'll take 5 chiral crystals to 3D print my happy quokka patch. There it is. Awesome. And I can choose where I want to put it. Let me put that. I'm trying to think. I'm not even going to be able to see it. Just because of all the stuff you already have on there anyway, which is really funny. So just put it on the side there. So at the moment it's just all patches. We'll just have one for now. Change the color of my backpack. Yeah, stealth black. Why not? Very nice. Customize my look. Okay, we've got our black camo specifically designed for making deliveries. S-size cargo can be attached to the shoulders and the hips. Its pattern will camouflage you in rocky or muddy environments. I got my why me hat. And I got my sunnies on. Alright. So that's the only suit I have. It's the only hat that I have. It's the only glasses that I have. I don't know if the hat and the glasses are on in cutscenes or not, so I'll just potentially leave it alone. I can change the screen image. Currently, customizing your private room. Choose from a list of presets or use a screenshot captured in photo mode. Okay, so you can actually use the Kojima Productions. Bunch of boring branding. That's cute as well. Isn't this just like adorable little family time? We have, you know, dad looking after Lou, and now we've got adoptive mother doing the same. Happy little family. So I can stick that out. I can rotate it. There you go. This is so interesting. There you go. Just big old photo of Fragile and Lou on the wall. Let's use the sink. Nice reflection. Customize the look. Of course, it's back to the sunnies and the hat and stuff. And then you can try it on. Something I did read, apparently, was there was going to be the feature to change hairstyles. And then they didn't want to mess with Norman Reedus's clean look. They want to make him look too shaggy. you know, the shaggy guy. They want to make him look too shaggy. So, apparently that feature was removed. Because something that I noticed in earlier trailers was there was like a moment with his hair where it was short, and moments where it looked a little bit different. So I guess that was a scrapped feature. I would have loved to have like had some hair and facial hair customization. Honestly, oh, I should wash my face. Hey, whatever. Okay, let's view and test some weapons. We're going to take full advantage of our private room and see what's going on. So at the armory, you're able to see weapons available for fabrication or learn the basic skills of portering by undertaking the fundamentals program in VR training. That's our little headset. So let's do a porter fundamentals. Let's check this shit out. Covert action, cargo recovery, melee combat, firearms, VR training. Okay. Colonel, commencing mission. VR mission. Oh! Make your way to the objective without being discovered. Oh, the little like pixelated logo is fun as hell. Press R3 while in compass mode to zoom in. Enemies patrol their bases, keeping an eye on their surroundings. Observe their movements to find gaps in their defenses that you may exploit. Press R1 to couch, R1 to crouch, and suppress the sound of your footsteps. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this guy to turn around. Can I lean up against the wall or no? I'm just fucking going for it. Oh yes, I can detect enemies with the cargo scanner, of course. This music makes me feel like I'm in James Bond. Enemies that are not carrying cargo cannot be detected is a really smart thing to pay attention to as well. Detecting enemy footprints is also quite smart. Now, you know me. For those of you that frequent this channel, I've never failed a single stealth encounter, and I hold a really high reputation on perfect stealth. And you're about to witness that today. Me realizing that I probably could just... I was gonna wait and then go around him, but that's okay. I'll just go to the finish line. Perfect stealth. As always. Let's go. My first training session. Oh my god, that was so hard and stressful. Ah, that's cool. Just the casual music in that, though, by the way. Just like the nice like strings and orchestra. Yeah, felt like I was in modern James Bond. Let's do the next one. Let's run it back. The Porter Fundamentals program. Defeat all enemies and make your way to the objective area. Alert hostile enemies. In area dense with enemies, proper surveillance is essential. Enemies have various statuses: normal, alert, and hostile. Every enemy's status is indicated by the color of their Odra deck. Alright, we got 5 targets. Shadows in bright places. Enemy visibility is limited at night, but you are still likely to be spotted in brightly lit areas. God, the addition of stealth is so fun. This is my favorite part. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's so cool. What I will say is Death Stranding had its own fair share of little Metal Gear Solid moments, you know, like the wink winks. We had the stuff with the cardboard box, and then he ends up like pouring the stuff on the floor, and there was rooms that looked very, very, like, just had that vibe of sneaking around. It was a little bit, and this game has it a little bit more. You know, there's a very big Phantom Pain vibe with, like, just even the slow-mo of getting caught was really funny. That with, like, the light angle. And this is the 10th year anniversary of the Phantom Pain as well, which is huge. So that's really fun. We've obviously got this new character in the game that is not Solid Snake. That is not Solid Snake! But he wears a bandana. Okay, so we've got like a little light that's going around. Ew, be careful. Alright, let me have this. Almost all firearms will produce a noise when fired, alerting enemies and prompting them to search for the noise's source. Silenced firearms can be fired without attracting enemy attention. Alright, let's pull out this bad boy. I can... should be able to... What is going on here? Oh, hold on. There is a guy coming after us because of the light source, so let me just, boom, get that guy in the back of the head. Do I have, I do have Strand on me. When enemies notice something, their Odra deck will turn yellow. I'm just gonna take their... I don't know if I get bonus stuff from doing this, but I'll just take their packages. Something I'd like to be able to do is to, like, pick up bodies and carry them away. You know? But I guess that's on you. You have to choose where they get knocked out. That's the issue. And then they could get seen by people. There you go. Alright, so I think what we want to do is want to shoot this guy in the head. Or actually, what we can do, by the way, we do have the call out option. So if I do this, watch this.
Hey, come and get me.
Check that out. He's checking. He's looking around. We've called out. Puts it away. Bound with Strand, yeah. More perfect stealth. Yeah, the calling thing is good. Can I feel like I just need to open this just to get rid of when enemies notice something. Just to get off of my screen. It's not going to get off of my screen, is it? Nope. Alright, so I just have to wait for it to go off screen. Alright, make it yellow, I suppose. Actually, something that I'm curious about, I wonder if I can engage in some, oh, this is... He's right there. I'll probably just get him with Strand from behind. Lure him over to me. Here we go. Alright, one more target remains. Why won't this thing go away? Okay, when enemy spot Sam, so we got this guy who is on the light source. This is our last guy. And this is so Phantom Pack. Well, Ground Zero is actually, so Ground Zero is like being in that base with the cameras with the light. So good. Gotcha! 5 out of 5 targets! Look at that. Can I operate? I can use the searchlight. There you go. So light off. Defeat all the bandits without being detected. Let's go. I'm getting my likes. Cargo recovery. Recover all the cargo from the enemy base and reach the objective area. It's drill time, baby. Alright, 5 pieces of cargo.
Oh, shit.
Give me that cargo of yours, sir. Just a broken neck, it's okay. Are they gonna move or no? I might have to lure one to me. Unless they do move. They don't seem to be moving that much. I might be able to just strand this one and then walk over and strand the other guy. Without having to lure them away. There you go. Because if I called out, it would probably attract both of them. If anything, doing this training is worth it just to hear this cool music. Hacking with my thumb up. We got it. Sweet and succinct. And to the point. And 200 likes in my possession. Alright, melee combat is fun. Eliminate the enemies using the specified actions. I'm excited for this because it says unarmed combat, dodging blows, blocking enemy attacks, swinging and throwing cargo. We're in a hand-to-hand arena right now. Alright. Who wants to throw hands? Ah! Oh, I see. Nice. Oh, sick. Okay, hardcore. Love it. Oh, you bam! Release it while swinging it? Shit. Actually so sick. Oh, yeah. All right, hang on. Oh, that's so fun. All right, with Strand equipped, hold to ready it, and I can parry when the prompt appears. Okay, this combat system is so good. Dude, I love these changes. Come on. And then you bind them. Parried. Okay, so the ability to just like pick up cargo and then like mid-throw just go, whoa, throw it into their head. That's very fun. Throwing hands, doing the block, doing counterattacks, dodging, parrying. That's so fun. You can just be there. I don't need hands. I don't need guns. I just need these hands. All right, that's very sick. Firearms. Destroy all targets with firearms, defeat all the bandits, and reach the objective area. Cool. All right, which weapon do I want to use? Machine gun. We'll use the assault rifle. Very good first shot. Try and go for the head. Oink. I might need to adjust my sensitivity for the camera when I'm in a zone like this. Nice. Reload. Time to reach the objective area. Time to defeat all bandits. Okay, next to a wall to aim. Let's go. I see. So if I'm like... that's how that works. You just like pop in and out. Very cool. Combat music is sick. Finish. Can't be mad about that. So that's the Porter Fundamentals program. And then the weapons combat is just trying out various firearms. I think we're fine. So we're going to exit VR training. I've done my Porter Essentials. I'm ready. That was really enjoyable. And I can be like, wow, look at my weapons. Here's my ladies. Don't got much, though. Okay. I think we should just go now, right? Let me hold my thumb out. We do have a little bit on the social strand service, actually. Hold on. I have this. We've finally connected to the chiral network. It's been 4 long years since the first expedition set up that terminal, and we've been waiting patiently to get hooked up ever since. To know we're not alone out here. That's all humanity wants, right? And not only are we connected to other locations, we can also fabricate new equipment using chiral printers. Living the dream! I just realized I can do multiple likes as it does a little countdown. Aha. I've been wasting potential likes, guys. Alright, there you go. So, these are... Ah, yes, these are other people's... these are other people's signs. As more and more people are beginning to play the game, we will see people putting down their names. So this is very fun for us too. We get to see who puts them down. That's great. I'm excited for us to build some stuff and see the likes flow. This is going to be really interesting for me to be here at the very beginning.
Departing facility. New order available. Please review and confirm.
Let me put my sign down. Let me put my sign down. Hold on a minute. Let me put my sign down. There we go. Yeah. And then let me go to this guy.
Safety first.
There you go.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
Very nice. Okay, share cargo with other porters. Facility conversation log. Revisit conversations you've had with people at this facility. That's great.
Archived footage from this location.
That's so fun. Okay, so you can even get more stuff. Gotcha. It's good to know. I think the quality of life features and like the changes from the original game are all feeling quite good so far. I can do corpse disposal here at some point. Deliver 1 or more remote medical units to Villa Libre. It's home to a pregnant woman and many elderly people, but with no local doctor, they have no access to vital medical care. To help the residents and gain their trust, bring them at least 1 remote medical unit. The next location that needs to be connected to the chiral network is Villa Libre, a small prepper settlement populated by elderly people and a pregnant woman. There is no doctor, meaning its residents live a precarious existence without medical support, so you need to bring them a remote medical unit. When connected to the chiral network, this device allows medical diagnosis and treatments to be conducted remotely. It also allows APAS to provide support for patients. There is a significant bandit presence near this place. They have requested several pieces of cargo, but if even one of them is safely delivered, it should allow their facility to be connected to the chiral network. To ease the anxiety of the Villa Libre residents and earn their trust, deliver at least 1. Exceptional quantity target is 2.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
Okay, very nice. Next step. No, hang on, I need to plan my route. So, I begin to draw.
Commencing route creation.
Alright, I'm thinking we go straight through the armed hostiles. I say, armed hostiles. Sounds like a fun time. Let's head in. Maybe I'll try and go around here, but then we'll... And then I'll go out here. And then... to the post box. And then into uncharted territory. Doom, right there. There we go. That's my route. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's my route.
Finalized.
Risk level. Just fine. Totally fine.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
And we don't have any vehicles at this time. Sadly. Alright, well, I'm gonna take both. Because screw it. I'm gonna try and deliver both of them.
Select an item to fabricate.
And I'm gonna fabricate myself some container repair spray. Should I just do the one? Just the one? Alright. We've already got this stuff. So I'll just fabricate that one thing. Oh, hang on. Fabricate. And then...
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
Perfect. So my weight is 60. So we have 2 medical units. I'm going to get rid of this one. Get that out of here. I'm going to recycle that into some materials. We've just got the one with the rubber bullets. We have container repair spray. We have a ladder and a climbing anchor, little pistol. And then I can't really pick up much. But I've got to do it. You can do more customization here and the route simulator, but I'm good. We'll head out. I love the changes that they've done here to like planning and preparing your route and like fabricating stuff, and then off you go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Very nice. Okay, and here we are, ready for another journey. And this is where we are going to bring this episode of Death Stranding 2 on the beach to a close, as I give all of these people so many likes, so many more likes than all the other people have done, because for some reason, the people playing this game have not spammed the like button here. This is the opening area. This is where you farm your likes. And I will deliver unto them the likes that they require. What's going on here? The container, no! Exposure to timefall damages containers, reducing their capacity to absorb impacts. Use container repair spray to restore them to their original condition. It's a trap. I'm literally going out here to grab this that is... give me that. Can't I go and... I can just go and recycle that right now, can't I? Let me turn in the metals real quick. There we go. Alright, this is where we'll bring this episode of Death Stranding 2 to a close on the outside as we head on out for a new journey. Really, really enjoying this game so far. So we got a nice little introduction to day and night and the weather system, getting caught in a sandstorm, and then the porter training sessions was very fun as well. So next time, we'll head out on this journey. We'll go through enemy territory over to Villa Libre, and we'll see what's going on in Mexico next time. I'm having such a good time. I'm going to continue playing. I hope you're enjoying playing the game yourself or enjoying watching along and having a great time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.